Hi everybody, Mary Rondenet from Blooming Rose Healing and the founder of WhaleBreathing. And I'm just reaching out to talk about breath and why it's so important. Actually, in the last month, as some of you know, my family, we're on a journey of Alzheimer's with our mother. And it's been really challenging to to watch the disease progress with my mom. And there's these elements of her getting she's more angry and more, declining, not able to swallow. And there's a lot of things going on with her physically within the body, soul, spirit, per se. And I gotta say, there's that heaviness. The heaviness within me that I have to take care of. I'm really at peace to let her go, but yet still I'm very sad about her leaving the planet, which is happening. And I'm really amazed at how much the work of breath has helped me to work with these deeper grief feelings. And how, I think also being in the witness of everything going on in this last couple of weeks through our whole, the land of United States and California, and then what happened in North Carolina and Florida, and just about loss and losing everything, and being able to just stand in that moment of embodying that, because our soul deserves that place of how do I really feel about these feelings of losing everything. And with a mother, I know, everybody's relationship with their mother is different, of course. But what I'm aware of is this being that would love me no matter what. No matter how I showed up in the world, no matter what I did in the world, through my good, through my bad, through my ugly, through my mistakes, through my, shame. And this, not that connects to losing material things, but this element of being able to really allow ourselves to stand in this space of grief, of loss, and what it really means. And where does it really live within my body? I've been I saw my mom right after I got back from Mexico. I was there for New Year's. And when I came back, she declined so much just in a week. And I remember, and we had her in assisted living, and then we moved her back home. But I left there feeling like, wow, I really felt like she's leaving. She's probably going to be transitioning. And what does that really mean to me in this new chapter of my life? Even though she's been kind of gone anyway because of the Alzheimer's, she's still there in the physical realm. And really taking it deeper of this story of my mom and me and how it's changed. And how I honor to let that story change. And how do I see my life in the next chapter. And having a daughter who's ready to spread her wings and leave the nest. And even that, I'm very happy for her, but yet there's that sadness of that space. And how do I take care of me in honoring that time of grief and processing and allowing, and still stand up and be in the world. So I am so grateful to be here. And I'm so grateful for my breath, because the breath seems to know how to ground me in that base and to give me an opportunity to be okay with the feeling. Because most of the time, when feelings surface, it's more about how do I feel about those feelings. And a lot of times we judge them. And to lose a parent or a child or a home or, your whole everything, it's a lot of loss. And to allow ourselves to really honor that loss, because if we can't honor that, then how are we going to step into the beginning, the new chapter? And a lot of the time, especially 2025, is a new beginning. It's starting over in so many ways. But on an astrology level, it's a very powerful time because of the way the planets are lined up. I don't know really, but I've listened to a lot of different, but I don't have the knowledge to share that. But I will say that all of them are saying the same thing, that we are, this is a beautiful time to really let ourselves kind of look at what was 2024. Beyond that, it was really actually from 2017 to 2024, because there was so much shifting and happening and letting go and releasing and shadow stuff, which is looking at our stuff happening. And now how do I incorporate that, honor it, feel it, breathe with it, and step into the new whatever, the new. And even through my work, I sit with that, like, what is breath work? What is it? Why? Why do we need to, why is it really needing to incarnate more and more? Which it is, because we all see it's happening. And why now? Because, and I will tell you, because what's happening is we're starting to be able to move to these different, as I call, dimensions, levels of energy. And some of these energies and vibrations are very powerful. And if our body can't align with those vibrations, what happens is we start to resist and we get back into our old pattern. And then we kind of have to play it out again, like, why does this keep happening in my life? Because you're vibrationally bringing it on because you're not willing to rise to the next level. Breath work is so much about aligning the body, the soul, and the spirit. It's about integrating these energies from those three levels and meeting the dis-ease in each of those levels, because each of those levels carries some part of a dis-ease. And right now, like what I shared on social media is we're right in the middle of the higher times of viruses, bacteria, colds, pneumonia, and the most powerful modality for that is breathing. But it's not shallow breathing. And the thing about us is we get caught up in our shallow breathing because it's like you don't know what you don't know. You don't even know you're breathing shallow because you don't know how you're breathing. We're just breathing the way we breathe. But then when you have somebody watching your breath, and they can point out, you have no breath going here in your lower belly. You're only bringing it up in your lung. And what does that create? It creates shallow breathing. It creates a place that the lungs and the heart are working by themselves and doesn't have the support of the beautiful pelvic floor, the foundation. And it creates also a place of connecting more to the wound, our thinking, our belief, because we don't have the anchor. Think of it. A lightning rod, the more grounded it is, the more the energy is going to move more fluidly, more solid. If it's not grounded, it's sporadic. Same with our body. Think of your body as a lightning rod, and our breath is what grounds us. But we have to know how to do it. And when I say that, why I went to breath training, because I didn't know how to breathe. I didn't even know how powerful my breath was until I started the process of really working with people that understood breath work. And it's a very powerful modality. And how it works even with grief is I'm blown away, because even though I'm very sad about my mom, I have to say I'm really present and witnessing her beautiful process of transitioning. I'm able to do that from a place that's very sacred. Because, the truth is, we're all going to die at some point. And to be able to hold the space for her and allow her to transition to that next world, that next place, from a very loving, caring place versus fear and control. Just like my own journey. And allowing me to be very present within my body as I walk this process. Not always easy to really listen within me of what I need, because sometimes I need to just pause, stand still, and be. And there's another side of me that wants to go, 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 go. But if I do, I'll get sick. It's crazy. It's a crazy dance that we always have to do. Anyway, I feel like today I encourage people to just consciously meet your breath. Think about, where is it moving? Where is it not? What is it doing? And how do I show up in the world as a grounding vessel of love? Because that's really what it comes down to. How do I love myself? How do I love this family? How do I love this community? How do I love the process of somebody dying? And it's not easy. And how do I allow myself to grieve through that process so I can meet that human being from a place of peace and love? So I always think that the best thing about life for me today is a life worth breathing. Because when I'm breathing, I'm alive. When I'm breathing, I'm more conscious. When I'm breathing, I'm able to be the human being that I'm, here to be. And I am doing, just for those interested, because it's so crucial, and especially for our immune system, in how the breath works and the diaphragm. I'm doing 30-minute, just come in, reboot, breathe, connect, and you can, get up. And it's all about, also, it's recorded, so it's about giving you just an opportunity once a week to meet your breath, to reboot your body and help bring that vibration to a place so you don't get sick in the body, soul, spirit aspect. And to just allow yourself to notice what you notice through life and through how I feel and what is being said from my higher source. It's divine, Christ, nature, whatever that source is for you, body. So thank you for stopping by. And again, Mary Rondenet, the owner of Blooming Rose Healing, founder of WhaleBreathing, and it's Educate Wednesday. And I hope that this helped you and gave you something to just think about. And I hope it taught you something. And I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I hope I see some of you on Thursday. Take care. Oh, and the time is 4 o'clock to 4:30 Central Time. And again, it's recorded. And then I also will be teaching at the Journey Path in West Chicago on January 19th. I can't remember what month we're in. And that will be from 2 to 3:30 live. So I hope I get to see some of you and have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.